I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Indeed, on my soul, the champ is here, guys. I am here. Mama.
The champ is here.
Yup. Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived. The champ is here.
Yes.
The champ is here.
All right.
The champ is here.
Yes, indeed, the champ is here. The champion of all champions. That is me, the toughest of all things tough. Again, me, Toughstino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe on my soul. Salute to everybody that's in the building already. Everybody that's subscribed and all that. All my moderators and members, salute to y'all. Most importantly, Hodge Mims, the Guard 200, my brother, salute. B and Z, Ray Bans, Katie Huff, Star Chizzy, salute to y'all. Smile, ghosting you, salute to you. I think I just seen you inbox me. I seen the inbox, but I was trying to get my live together. But salute to you. Charming Pilot, happy birthday, my boy Charming Pilot in the building. Salute to you and happy birthday, my guy. Oh my soul. If I didn't say Reggie Watson, salute to you. Jerry getting booty. Salute to you, Champ Timo Emo. Triple O Skrill, salute to you, Champ. Oh my soul. Stephius Lavore Weffy, salute to you. All right. Billy Mack, I see you in the cut, man. And anybody else that chooses to tune into this live, salute to y'all. Listen, I'm a little bit late because I was outside wilding. I ain't gonna lie. My neighbor came outside. She like 80 years old. She was like, yo, chill. Like, please, like, you've already done enough. On my soul. Mm-hmm. Look how big this wick is. She was like, you already wilding. Can you please chill? I said, look, 4th of July? I said, 4th of July? I don't want to hear nothing. I respect y'all on this block and all that. I know y'all much older than me and all that. But I promise y'all, champ, 4th of July, this block is turned up. It's turned up. On my soul. Don't play with us. Stay with us. All right? The 4th of July is turned up, man. All right? I let them get their rest, man. You know what I'm saying? I let off like 3-4 big joints. Neighbor came outside and was like, please, Steen, chill. I said, all right, I got you, all right? I got you, but 4th of July, we turned up, right? So look, we got a couple of things to talk about tonight. Your man, the big fella, wilding out on Jaleec. We're going to watch that. And also, your man, Ceddy Nash, man, this is what we're going to get into first. Your man, Ceddy Nash, backtracking, champ, on my soul. Mm-hmm. Your man, Ceddy Nash, is receiving a lot of backlash from the fake information that he put out on Aunt Jefe about how he was how he unalived Baby Huey. Right? So we're gonna take a look at all of those right now. All right, please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, make sure it's rolled up, don't hold up. You know what I mean? We here. Salute to y'all. No more pump faking is involved. Let's go. On my soul, I think we pump fake for long enough. On my soul. Right? But look, I told my neighbors the 4th of July is lit. I don't want to hear nothing. We buy these shits at the store out here. They had a big ass fireworks store right next to Walmart. I didn't bring this. I didn't bring this from another state, champ. Understand? You know what I'm saying? 4th of July is turned up on my soul. Right? And I might bring all of y'all along with me for my firework for my 4 extras firework extravaganza on 4th of July, champ. On my soul. I might mess around and go live, right? And show y'all the festivities. But let's get into this first. Your man Cedric of all Nashes, the Ceddiest of Nashes, damn near everything but apologizes for putting out false information on and Jefe. Now, when I seen them talk about it with Flacco, they seemed a little arrogant. I guess the arrogance is coming back to bite him. He may have received some calls from the 60s. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go. I said, let's go. Oh, champ. Mm-hmm.
When your bell goes up, it's not good. People can paint it how they want to, but from $1 million to 2.5, damn. And this right here is in Jefe's $2.5 million bond. They raised it from the $1 million bond that we had seen, but also his co-defendant had his bond raised as well. So we just gonna be fair all the way around. If you ever wish payday came sooner, this.
All right, bro. Come on, man. I rock with the sponsorship though. At least it's from Current. It's not no betting app. At least it's for people that they can actually use, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to it. Son acting like he really know what he talking about. On my soul. Son acting like he really know what he talking about. He don't know what he talking about. I just want to let y'all all know this. This is the second or third time that we seen him pass away on top of a nasty, dirty hill, champ. He builds these nasty hills just to pass away on top of him, champ. And we seen this before. Salute to BJ in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go follow that surprise witness. Please, champ, the sister cousin the building. On my soul, you see this guy?
Because knowing California, they gonna drag their ass on that one. So he won't have trial for like 2-3 years, right? So this ain't gonna pick up steam.
Knowing this is Northern California, he won't have trial for at least 2-3 years. Like, bro, shut up. Yo, listen, you don't know how fast or how speedy this trial is going to be. You don't know. Nobody knows when his trial is going to be. They didn't set a trial date. What's with the allure of y'all wanting to feel like y'all know everything, bro? This shit is crazy work. Like, is that the only way to get hundreds of thousands of subs? Is if you make it out to seem like you know everything? Like, it's just crazy work. Bro, you don't know when he gonna have a trial, bro, right? You just don't know. Jesus Christ.
For like 2 or 3 years, maybe even 4. Okay.
So 2 to 4 years. So he's not gonna have a trial for possibly 4 years. Now, what if he have a trial starting the next year? Like, what if they start his trial starting next year? What if there's never a trial because he takes a plea deal? Like, bro, you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Why are you trying to act like you know, but you don't know how to give yourself a shape up? Is everything what you supposed to know? I bet you don't know how to fix sheetrock. I bet you don't know how to change the tire. I bet you don't know how to change your own oil filter in your car. Like, just the little man shit you probably don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Clean the tub correctly. You feel me? Make perfectly buttered toast. I bet you don't know how to do none of those things, champ. But you know everything. On my soul. Charmin Pilot says, yes, that PlayStation box is a prop. Yo, remember when I called them out on the PlayStation? And son was like, oh no, it's a PlayStation in here. He picked it up. Like, remember that shit? The nigga picked it up in his video. He was like, you know what? I'm not gonna open it. Like, yeah, but I know you're not gonna open it. There's no way you had that shit there sitting there for that long and you ain't play it or sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just no way. So you got perfectly good PS5 and Xbox sitting right there, bro. Nobody even wants them shits no more. Niggas already have those. You know what I'm saying? This right here is for kids. This right here is for teenagers. And things like that, bro. You try to lure teenagers. I hate you.
Okay, so 2 to 4 years, you think maybe he could make maybe $200 and whatever $1,000 you need for him to make bond. I hear you. And I understand. But bro already used to doing jail time. And from the amount of people that decided this was the time to attack Ceddy Nash, he's well liked by everybody. We talking every freaking body. So I'm saying to myself, if he raises the money, bro, if I'm already used to doing jail time and shit, and I'm cool, I ain't got nothing to worry about and all this shit, man, I'm gonna be fair. I probably want the money for my lawyer. I want a top ranked lawyer. Give me that $200,000 lawyer. Now,
bro, it's just a whole bunch of nothingness, bro. Don't use the money from your GoFundMe for bail. Use it for the lawyer. You already used to doing jail time. Like, bro, what is used to doing jail time? You ain't see this man eyes? Oh my soul. You didn't see this man eyes? Son eyes looked like pink starbursts. Oh my soul. Son looked like he scratched his butt and scratched his eyes. Oh my soul. With the same fingers. He had pink eye on both eyes, chin. You ain't see it? Stop trying to tell dudes what to do, bros. How about this, right? How about stop lying on people? How about when people have an open case? How about don't put out information until you know what's going on, bro? Right? It's cool for some people to do that, bro, right? But you supposed to be, bro, look, right? So this is what you supposed to be. And I'm going to do this every time because every time you say, oh, nah, you know, I'm going to just show you this. I'm going to just show you this. Ceddy Nash, king of the Crips. The Crip King. Almost the King Bagel. How about when something happens and somebody gets arrested for a body, how about you just let the paperwork come out at least before you start running your narrative? Right? At least that, bro. It's another Crip. It's another gang member that you're talking about, bro. You're supposed to have some sort of loyalty to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of loyalty. Straight up. Crazy work.
all the shit about the businesses and all this stuff and he has and all that, well, we can't use that as collateral for him to get up out of there?
Who is we?
Just saying. I heard shit about dispensaries, about this and about that and about this and about that.
No, you heard that he had partial ownership in the dispensary. Now you talk about this and that and this and that, bro. He leased a car. That has to go back because who's going to pay the lease now, right? So that has to go back, right? He doesn't have a crib. He doesn't have no property. Bro, you remember when I said, yo, all that bread, niggas be talking and all that other shit. Niggas don't got no crib. Niggas don't got no names or no deeds or no mortgages or nothing. They don't have nothing but chains and jewelry, watches, rings. Remember when I said that? Yeah, man. I think that house probably would have helped him a little bit right now. On myself, he'd had his own house to put up. That would have been fire. You know what I mean? Champ. My son wildin'. Mama. I heard about the dispensaries, and so now son said, like, bro, come on, bro. What you talking about, bro?
All right. Now, here's where stories have to make sense because we're going to read the TMZ article, and the TMZ article tells a complete different story than the story that has been out there. So, as far as this shit go, I won't be doing any breaking news unless it comes with flat out paperwork that.
Yes, champ. Yes. We win. Oh my, we win. We win. We win, bro. Yes, champ. We win. We win. Don't do no more breaking. Listen, the breaking news is trash. I ain't gonna lie. Breaking news is. I don't want to be first. I want to be best. On my soul. I don't need to be first. I just need to be best. That's it for me. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else but to be best, champ. Credibility still intact. You know what I'm saying? What you said, champ? You said you're not going to do no more what again,
that has
champ?
Been out there. So,
Yep.
As far as this shit go, I won't be doing any breaking news unless it comes with flat out paperwork that can shift or change perspective in any type.
Shift the narrative. You heard about bro, I wasn't even looking at him. I'm looking at my mouse right now. I'm listening. I'm giving them all ears. My ears are open. I'm giving son all ears on my soul. Champ. Would you say chocolate churro dreads, champ? Something that had changed the narrative. Some narrative. Mama on my soul, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? We hear you for what you really saying, champ. Hope you know that. Right? So, but it's a good thing. At least your narrative will come with some sort of paperwork from now on, champ. Thank you, champ. Appreciate it. We've been trying to tell you this for a couple of situations already. Apologize, champ. Apologize. Because y'all just putting more cases on, son. But I know what you're going to try to do. You're going to try to make it seem like everybody else is hurting this situation except for you now, right? So you also was hurting the situation. That was your apology. Even though you're not going to apologize, right? That was your apology. But now you're going to try to say how what's in the paperwork is not what everybody else is saying about a DP. So everybody else is hurting. See, everything I've already been saying. This is why I took the day off yesterday. That's why, bro. Because it's really like, you know what I mean? I said it all. But now you're going to try to use one of my, like, yo, this nigga smart. Yes, I'm older than y'all, bro. I may not look it. But I'm older than y'all. I done seen everything that y'all still haven't seen in life. I seen all of it. I just don't got the gray hair to prove it. Straight up. Now you're going to try to use my narrative. I can bet. I didn't watch this video. Like I said, I was outside wilding on my soul. I was outside wilding, champ. See me? But I can guarantee you're going to try to use my talking point that nobody should be talking about a DP if that's not in the paperwork. I'm the only one that's been saying it, and you're probably going to say that now. Facts. Crazy work.
Boy, there's weird rumors that I don't like in Jefe. Bruh, I've actually inboxed and chatted up with him about his YouTube channel and all of this shit, trying to help.
That don't mean that don't mean that you liked him. Facts. I done had a bunch of people hit me up just to try to get next to what I was doing, but they ain't really rock with me. And we see where those people was at right now. Not rocking with niggas. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you ain't secretly not like him, bro.
Help. So I get it where people want to say certain things, but that still ain't gonna make shit true. But let's get to this TMZ article. Roller exclusive. Y'all know how it go. No Jumper co-host and Jefe alleged murder victim died of blunt force trauma in parking lot. Carl Welch, the personal prosecutors claim No Jumper podcast host and Jefe murdered, died of blunt force trauma in a parking lot, TMZ has learned. Prosecutors filed legal documents formally charging Jefe, real name Maurice Shellman, and another man named Johnny Gray with Welch's murder. And the LA County Medical Examiner listed the cause of death. And
you know what? I can't even say Free Vel no more. Although I don't wish jail on him, I was saying Free Vel, but y'all probably not going to see me say Free Vel no more. Only reason why is just you chose to be somewhere from what the shit saying. You chose, like, he, to me, right, he chose to be there. He chose to be down with his gang or whatever the case may be around these people. In life, you have to make a decision. I made the decision a long time ago, before I was his age, to cut a lot of people off. This is just facts. Cut a lot of people off. I only talked to really one person, for real. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, I moved, I cut everybody off that could have been of detriment to my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, he laughed at me for making those decisions. He was talking down on me for making those decisions. You know what I'm saying? You a dropout. You were this. You were that. Like, all right. So I can't really say that. I wish him well though. On my soul, I whatever possibly good can go good for him. If he didn't do nothing in the situation, I wish well for him, champ. On my soul. But I'm not gonna continue to say that. You feel me? Straight up.
And a few other details on their site. Prosecutors allege the crime went down on or about January 31st of this year. And they also listed a series of previous charges for which Jefe was arrested, including robbery. We broke the story. Jefe was arrested by LAPD Elite Robbery Homicide Division and booked for felony murder. Jefe's co-host, Adam22, told us, and has been a great podcaster for the last year or so. And as far as I knew, he wasn't really in the streets like that.
All right, so what you're going to try to do now, like I said, you're going to try to go from the last update of what the paperwork or for whatever TMZ is saying. And then you're going to go against everybody else that was saying other shit than what they were saying. So now you're going to take my stance. This thing's crazy. Yo, bro, hit that like button, subscribe. I don't know if y'all ever seen this before, champ. Yo, this is crazy. Bro, we did this content 2-3 days ago. Right? Listen to him, and I promise you I haven't watched his content. I may be wrong. Watch him say, now anybody else that's saying other shit than this, you know, y'all wildin'. Watch, champ. Watch. Ray-Ban said they saying he called the dude too, and he just had 3 phase in the county already. They saying he called who? Who? If anybody got that Aunt Jefe call, you already know. Send that over, champ. On my soul. 2 Gangster for YouTube just dropped a video on Ant saying he caught 3 phase. Well, we're going to watch that next for sure, champ. On my soul, let me go ahead and pull that up. The heftiest of Jefes. On my soul. You know we gonna watch that. You know we gonna watch that. Oh my soul. Ah, champ. I just want to hear this guy, okay, talk about how he wants everybody to have paperwork before they make up things now. I just like, I have to hear him say that. I gotta hear him say it. Continue.
That anymore. So this was all a huge shock. Now here's what needs to be said. Just because people want to hear this shit.
I hope it's not what I've been saying. Continue though.
The whole shit when he killed Baby Huey, that ain't a thing. That was never a thing or any of that shit.
You the one said it, champ. You the one who said it. Nobody else said it but you. Nobody else said that but you. I just got to keep that. Just apologize, yo. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to get ahead of a story. It didn't work. It failed. Shit ton of people called my phone. People got mad and all that shit. That's on me. I'll take that L. It is.
Apologize, not take the L. Like, bro, like, it's not a win or lose situation. Somebody's in jail. This ain't somebody's passed. There's a victim. Dude passed away. You're talking about this shit like you was rolling dice and lost $100. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? What do you mean? Somebody that we all watched his content is locked up for one thing. You came on here saying 2 other things, bro. You and Flacco and Remo wilding out. This is just facts. Everybody's getting that from you. Oh my soul. I tried to get ahead of a story and it failed. It failed? What do you mean? I was wrong. That's what you should say. I tried to get ahead of the story and, you know, I got the wrong information. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's my fault. Bro, you just can't take that type of man accountability because you feel like you're going to lose your subs, bro. That's all that is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy work, bro. All you got to do is say, I'm sorry, bro. Like, bro, it's all right to say that. It's all right. If it's not all right for you to say, I'm sorry, bro, then maybe the subscribers you have are the wrong subscribers for you. Or, I don't know. It's just something going on there, champ. Straight
Try to get ahead of a story. It didn't work. It failed. Shit ton of people called my phone. People got mad and all that shit. That's on me. I'll take that L. It is what it is on that one. But he had nothing to do with none of that shit. And for the most part, I'm not, unless, like I say, unless it's breaking news on certain shit, I just ain't gonna be the one to sit up here and get ahead of that. Majority.
Why would you want to be the one to put out information before the police does? I just want, I would like him or anybody else that does that type of shit to explain it to me because I don't understand. Why would you want to put out, especially being a gang member and a nigga that's from the streets, why would you want to be a person that puts out crime information before the police does? That just, it would never make sense to me. It's enough viewers, it's enough money and monetization and, you know, for everybody, bro. It's enough for everybody. That's why I don't be mad at niggas, bro. It's enough for everybody, bro. I'm still gonna get mine. Know what I mean? I'm just gonna wait until I can do it correctly. It's just crazy work.
Time, that should be right. That one right there, hell nah. But what I will say is this, right? The story we heard, that can't be true. I'm not sorry for what I'm about to say here.
Oh God, more of a hill, another hill. He said, you know what? Let me roll down this one hill, my. And let me go up the another hill. Me, oh my soul. Fuck. What y'all thought I was out of hills? What y'all thought? I was hillless? I was negative hills, right? Nah, I create hills out of nothing, champ. I'm Ceddy now. I create hills out of nothing. I'm not sorry for what I'm about to say next. Let me go ahead and build this next hill. Come on, son. Yo. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a person that reacts to videos as if I would react to regular TV shows and sitcoms and reality TV shows. This is the same way I talk when I'm in my bed and me and my shorty will put something on and I just be like, this person is about to crash out. Oh my soul. This person right here is a liar. That person is a fiend. Oh my soul. And to be right every time. Crazy word.
We were told a story of it was a couple of people. Well, actually, the story could be true because that means that somebody told on them. But the way that it's framed in that article is that Jefe and his homeboy beat the hell out of somebody and robbed him. The story we were told by his people was this. Hey, it was a DP gone wrong. He was just there and all this shit and everything. And it was like 3 or 4 other people that got arrested. Well, according to TMZ, whether they're right or they're wrong, we'll find out. So kind of, take this with a little grain of salt. According to TMZ, it was only Jefe and one other dude. So I don't know how to feel about this shit. Meaning, if what they said is true, if what the family said is true, we take the family at their word, they got blamed for some shit they didn't do. Both of them cats couldn't have did it. That's how that is. You have 2 innocent men who about to get fried because they homeboys ain't stepping up and like, yeah, that's our shit and all that, and have a lawyer who can argue manslaughter and bullshit.
Yo, I can't believe that you really this corny, bro. So first, son caught somebody, baby Huey. He body Big U son. Then it's the taco stand shit. Right? Now you talking about, yo, you know what? You know what? My bad. I'm wilding. Right? He didn't do nothing at all. Like, this nigga's crazy, bro. Yo, bro, what? Champ. What? So now he didn't do nothing at all, champ. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, yo, son, you don't know what happened, bro. All I know is y'all just need to just shut up. Shut up. If you care about this nigga, be quiet, bro. Like, let the police do their job. If the family did tell that story about a DP, they wildin'. But that's how unintelligent some of us are in the hood. Why are you telling people he got locked up for a DP? That's a gang enhancement charge, bro. He got locked up because he DP'd a nigga that got bodied. Like, bro, that's just not smart, bro.
Shit, gang politics, because majority of gang politics is bullshit. Even everybody else know it's all about likability. So there's that part. But what if that ain't true? What if he actually did do this shit? Just saying. A kick to the head is blunt force trauma, by the way. You see what I'm saying? So if it's a DP gone wrong, how we know those two wasn't DP in the person? Normally, if a nigga fall, you ain't supposed to kick him. Plus,
how you know he got kicked when he was on the floor? How you know he got kicked when he was on the floor, bro? What are you talking about? How you know Jefe kicked him? Yo, son, you just saying wild shit right now because you want something to be right. And this is what we said the other night, bro. These people get online and they start saying everything, right? Everything. Just so one thing is stick. Just so one thing will stick, champ. He said, find a picture of Ceddy without a hat. I bet you can. I can, champ. I can, champ. I bet you I can, champ. On my soul. It's there. It's there. All you gotta do is go on Google, champ. That was easy. You know what I'm saying?
this shit get weirder and weirder every day. Location, 6916 Southwestern Ave, reporting district, 1243. Narrative, per Sergeant Navarro, 77th Street area, watch commander. Officers responded to the location for an assault with a deadly weapon call and were directed to the victim, male, black, 50 years old, who has sustained injuries. A witness advised officers that a suspect, male, black, no further description, armed with a knife, as well as an unknown number of additional suspects, no further description, had caused the victim's injuries. Los Angeles Fire Department responded and pronounced the victim deceased at scene. It is unknown if the victim is homeless, and it is unknown if this incident is gang-related. Robbery Homicide Division, South Bureau Section, is handling the investigation. L.A., Carl Welch, 51, died in a parking lot. Los Angeles County is reporting the death of a 51-year-old black male that occurred in a parking lot. The coroner's office identified the man as Carl Welch. Manner of death, homicide. Case. Cause of death, blunt force trauma. R.I.P. Carl Welch.
All this he should have did in the first place. All this, just like the sister cuz said, right? I can respect it if you doing speculation off of real facts. Like, if you read this and say, oh, damn, well, what happened? Did he elbow drop him? Did he do, like, I'm saying, like, all right, cool, bro, I can see that, bro. But son, you had nothing. You just talk about baby you, like it's some type of like, bro, what's going on with y'all niggas? Hey, bro, what's up with y'all, bro?
January 31st, 2026.
This is what you should have been did.
That little bit of detail further solidifies the fact that there's camera footage about this shit. Now, here's where things get a little odd.
If you would have did this from the get-go, you would have got no phone. See what happens about integrity? So those little bit of views you got from saying what you said before, a little bit of monetization you got, you couldn't sleep at night because gang members was calling your phone, bro. What have I done, mama? They're after my soul, them tito on my soul. They after my soul, mama. You couldn't sleep, champ. On my soul. That's why it's good to do good content so you can sleep at night, champ. I just want to let you know that.
That camera footage could 100% make him innocent or 100% make him guilty. We don't know. If it was your friend, your brother, your cousin, your son, your nephew, and you reached out, because when I say we, not me, I've never spoken to Jefe's family at all, but from the people that they're talking to, they're saying DP got wrong. He was just there. He watched the shit happen. All of these things. All right. Well, take them at their word, but they have footage of this shit. And not only do they have footage of this shit, it's seeming like normally it's a little internal war. Now, let me tell y'all something real quick. And anybody who want to be honest, gonna be honest. If you from a hood, you don't have to worry about quote unquote ops. You still got to worry about your homies too. And that's the most gangbanging shit I've ever heard in my life. That his homeboys, his people, all of this shit, because it saved.
And that was one of them. That was one of the reasons why I stopped gangbanging, because I was still going gangbang for a minute, right? But I had ran into a situation with somebody. It wasn't like a beef situation. We sat down and we spoke. And the nigga was telling me yo, bro, I don't know if you think all bloods is your blood, but all blood ain't your blood, bro. Nigga, it's beef with the majority of niggas out here. It don't matter what rag they got on. I said, yo, you know what? I really don't need to. Nigga, I was selling weight, nigga, shit, stuff. Nigga, I don't need to worry about that. Police, niggas robbing me, all types of other shit, making money and doing all, nigga, this shit's a wrap. So what he's saying is right, bro. Facts. These niggas beef with each other more than they beef with anybody else. This is just facts. I made my decision. I was like, nigga, F that. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. This shit is a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Straight. But, still, right? This is all stuff you should have did in the beginning, going from the real facts. I'm glad you see the light. On my soul, I'm glad you see the light. Anybody want to keep still watching this Ceddy Nash video, I'm going to move forward after a while, but y'all go ahead and go follow Ceddy Nash if y'all want to stay abreast of his content, champ, right? If y'all want to stay with what he got going on, y'all go ahead and go follow him, champ.
From other people happen to be involved in this shit, aka other gangs. So that's the part of that video that I put out that nobody say, where I say, man, I hope this shit is some internal bullshit. And I don't want to play that part, but it's fine. Well, Nash, how do you know it's internal bullshit? Bro. Well, OG hopped up and he had a whole lot of shit to say. So
look, bro, this old content I did the other day, bro. I did this already. Yo, all niggas gotta really do is watch. Bro, he doing everything we did live, bro. Do y'all see what's going on? He doing, yo, listen, Ceddy, I'm not saying you stealing none of my shit, because we all react to everybody content, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I did all this the other day, bro. All you gotta do is reach out. Reach out, yo, Stino. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your content be on point every time. I know you don't drop a lot of content, but you drop every night. I be watching. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and teach me the way of the Republic. You know what I'm saying? And for a fee, I might be able to teach you the way, champ. I may be able to teach you the way for the feed, champ. You feel me? One hand wash the other, both wash that elongated face, champ. On my soul.
Oh, Lil Lowdown still on the live, huh? No candlelights, no funeral service to donate to.
Yeah,
You
but
trade
we
the
read
rum
this
for
the
that
other
shit.
night, bro.
TS, I sensed
Yeah,
all
but we
the
read all this the other
way.
night.
No foul industry.
Yeah,
Your
alright.
actual freaking LA County website is saying. I guess back to old school Nash, if y'all will. But I will say this. If what the police allege is the real reason, or not even real reason, but if what the police allege actually holds up, who's going to be the first person to say, that's foul, that's wrong? You know, I don't know if Buddy had kids or not, but he's old enough to be a grandpa in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So is anybody going to step up and call it out? If he
Yeah, bro. I mean, I guess I'm gonna be the first one, and I started tonight. I said I'm not gonna be saying no more free Vel. I can't, because it sounded like he may have chose this decision, right? I have a homeboy. This is my he like my little brother. I met he was like 14. I had the tour bus with my face on it and all that. This when I was really doing music heavy. Niggas had a tour bus with niggas' face on it and shit. I used to pull that shit up on 111 in front of my crib. And son lived across the street. My son Gil. You know what I'm saying? And son used to come on the tour bus and drive around with us and all that other shit. And, you know, just over the years he grew up, we ended up being cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my little son. I think he ate Trey Crip. You know what I'm saying? Son punched the nigga on the highway after I told him to chill out. All we need to be doing is skits. We had a skip group called Skip Bros. We was hood famous. We couldn't go nowhere without people taking pictures with us and shit. This is facts. I'm telling them, bro. We need to do 4 skits a day. Period. We need this is what we need to do right now. Son wanted to be lovey-dovey with his shorty and all that. Didn't want to listen. Ended up going to jail for poking a nigga over his shorty. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, leave. Just focus on you. He got out of jail first time. Punches a dude on the highway. Dude is 60-something years old. Punched him on the highway. Killed him. Now he's in jail. I can't say free him. That's like my little brother. I can't say free you. How I'm going to say free you if you chose this decision? I tried to tell you to chill. I tried to tell you to chill. I can't say free Jefe. I didn't really know what happened. If what they saying is true, Jefe chose to be where he at. That's just a fact. Sorry to say. Mama. On my soul. Through this whole thing, I realized how much I like the Vel. Right? I still wanted to punch on the Vel. But at the same time, I like the Vel. And it saddens me to see that he made these decisions when he had the money to leave. Crazy work.
He is found guilty if it's emphatical proof. Man, and Jefe tripped out, bro. You decided to put yourself in a situation where you DP'd somebody. Mind you, you are a part of a section, so you do got your OGs, and if they tell you what the hell, you know, whatever the hell and all.
All right, bro. If they tell you what the hell and whatever in the hell and whatever and all that and whatever and all this and that and this and that and whatever this and that and this and that, niggas sound like SpongeBob when SpongeBob was blowing up the bubble. My son was blowing up the big ass bubble. Do you do this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that and then like, bro, you're not saying nothing no more, right? You're not really saying nothing no more. On my soul. Straight up. Durango said, incredible honesty, tough. Yo, bro, listen, man, it's just facts, bro. It's facts, bro. I mean, listen. If you making an honest try to change, I can have some type of sympathy for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you not making the steps to change and you trying to disrespect other niggas for making the steps to change and then something like this happens to you, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm saying, that's just what it is. I'm not going to stomp your back in. I'm not going to make fun of you and all that because it's a sad situation. Everybody got kids. It's a crazy situation, right? But we're going to take a look at this that just dropped. Salute to 2 Gangster for YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him too as well. It says Young Ant runs 3 fades in LA County Jail today. No jumper, 83 Gangster crib. I guess Ant Jefe called. He had a phone call and told everybody he ran 3 fades. Shit crazy work, bro. I mean, I guess he happy. Let's see how happy he is. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go. That's on the Alter Ego, champ. Yo, what's that, bro?
Details about the alleged DP. We also got some more information about that man that died. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna surprise a lot of people. Then we got a crip that's putting all the blame on Munchie B. Man, things are starting to get spicy, my boy. We're gonna start it off with the rumors of Carl Welch getting DP'd.
Victim died of blunt force trauma in a parking lot. Now, this fits in with the rumors going around that this was apparently a DP or a gang discipline gone wrong. A DP is where a gang member, does something wrong that's against the rules of the gang, and then they end up.
This fits in with the narrative that he got DP. Why? Because it says blunt force trauma. That could have just been a fight, champ, right? But this is what happens when Remo and said family goes around and says that it was something gang induced.
Up basically having to, get a beat down or a discipline, a DP from the gang. Now, there was rumors that have been going around from Remo basically saying that, this was a DP gone wrong, and that appears to be corroborated by this TMZ article. So this elaborates. It says Carl Welch is the person who prosecutors claim No Jumper podcast host Ant Jefe murdered. He died of blunt force trauma in a parking lot, TMZ learned. Prosecutors filed legal documents formally charging Jefe, real name Boris Chelman, and another man named Johnny Gray with Welch's murder. And the LA County Medical Examiner listed the cause of death and a few other details on their own site. Prosecutors allege the crime went down on or about January 31st of this year. They also listed a series of previous charges for which Jefe was arrested, including robbery.
Now here's the crazy part. We know that Carl Welch is from H.A. Gangster Crib. He's 51 years old, so we decided to do a background check. Now if this is the same guy, then he got a bad charge. Allegedly he raped somebody. On January 31st is when this man died, but on January 29th is when Ant went at it with Wack. Wack said there's a guy from H.A. telling him all the secrets about Ant. Wack said this person said Ant is gonna get a DP.
So everybody doing it. Everybody doing everybody wants to bring you the news. Hey, well, listen, man. I can't be mad because that's some Jefe shit. Ain't it such sweet poetry, though? Like, I'm about to change the way I feel real quick, right? Because it's sweet science. Yeah, bro. It's sweet science. I told son, stop doing what you doing? I bring you the mail and all, I bring you the news and all that. You trying to drop news and you doing the same thing Flacco and all them niggas do, right? It used to be like, yo, niggas be talking about I'm telling and all that, and then I'm just reacting to content and no, you putting cases together. This is nasty speculation, bro. And that is the same guy. So now this guy was the same guy that was giving Whack 100. So now you implicating Whack 100 to come testify. right? Because you said, damn, two gangster. Come on, champ. Come on. Hey, but listen, I can't be mad because there's some Aunt Jefe stuff. This is the shit I call Aunt Jefe out for. So now you alleging that this Carl Welsh dude was the dude that was giving Whack 100 the information on him, right? And look, it's crazy because we gonna have to watch this next. Spody Face with the video saying Whack 100 set up young Aunt Jefe. Yo, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Yo, son, this is an active body. This is an active cap. A fitted, if you will. This is a one-size-fit-all, unused fitted, champ. Y'all trying to add more fitteds, champ. This is crazy work. Yo.
This when Ant went at it with Wack. Wack said there's a guy from A-Trade telling him all the secrets about Ant. Wack said this person said Ant is gonna get a DP.
He don't never talk about nothing relating to Paquema Paru. He's in all the Crip business. He know everything that's going on within the Crips. The Crips be using this dude. Certain Crip hoods use this dude to expose stuff. What member comes on the internet exposing stuff and then talking about stuff that could start up an investigation?
And they're talking about stuff that could start up an investigation.
But let's get to the nitty gritty, right? So
that's what I'm saying, bro. I can't be mad because y'all was wild. You was wilding. Y'all just this goes back to what I be saying, right? I never thought I would be seeing gang members talk about this type of stuff online. In front of the camera. Bugging. All this stuff will be used again. And again, repurposed, used again. Is this the reason why you started being so nice to Whack 100 after a while? Because Whack 100 knew some shit. And there was a bunch of people saying, too, right? Speculate a little bit. It was a bunch of, because this is what y'all saying, right? Fuck it. Hey, this is what y'all saying, champ, right? It was a couple of people in the chat, bro, that was saying like, yo, I believe Whack 100 got something on Aunt Jefe. Yep, it was. It was a couple of people that was saying that. Facts. Champ. Nasty work.
this dude, right, is coming on the internet playing this game, and I'm still waiting on this call. So basically,
y'all all playing.
I don't know who this dude be talking to. Obviously, he got to be talking to somebody that's smoking.
I don't know who this dude be talking to. Obviously, he got to be talking to somebody that's smoking.
They got.
Damn, the internet detectives. The internet detectives.
Gotta be smoking out of both pants legs.
Damn.
This dude talking about, oh yeah, your homies talk about DP and you.
This dude talking about, oh yeah, your homies talk about DP and you.
You gonna get DP too. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Anybody from A-Trace speaking to you.
Anybody from A-Trace speaking to you.
About any politics and gang content, automatically exclude themselves from any politic over there, bruh.
Now this guy claims that Munchie B was the one to tell on Ant. He said Munchie had the most to gain from Ant getting locked up because he said as long as Ant was free, Munchie will always be number 2 at No Jumper because Ant was number 1. Now that Ant ain't around, Munchie B is number 1. Let me know what you guys think.
Check me out, check me out. Free Aunt Jefe fast. My mama, you niggas better not make me put this on, because I see this internet shit get real life for some people. Let the man be. Is it just me, or is this like a hee-hee, ha-ha moment for some cultures, like gang cultures. It's just like a subset of gang cultures. Like, I'm gonna just say it, red and blue. Is this just a hee-haw moment for the red team? I think Munchie B told on Ant. His blind ass. He do all the motherfucking talking. They say when one sense leave, the other sense enhances. Munchie old bitch ass. The OG Wax said they had 4 months to investigate. Who was with Ant all the time? Munchie was. He's better wake up and smell the motherfucking Rachi, the coffee, and the motherfucking pig feet. And it's crazy. And who was the nigga with the dread?
Did you say OG Whack? Okay, so everything you're saying is not credible, on my soul. Like you got an eye booger, champ, on my soul. You might want to get that move, champ. You might have to use nail polish remover to get that away, champ, on my soul. Hot wax, on my soul. You may have to use hot wax to get that away, champ, on my soul. OG Whack is crazy, right? Munchie B telling on Ant is even more crazier. I see y'all more mad at what's going on now than y'all mad at Aunt Jefe for being online talking crazy the way he was talking. If YouTubers are doing this type of work, imagine the magnificent work the boys are doing right now. Oh yeah, champ. If Flacco and all these guys and Two Gangsters for YouTube and all these guys are doing this magnificent work, imagine the type of work the real Fuzz is doing, like the real unadulterated Fuzz. Imagine what the real Fuzz is doing, champ. Imagine the science projects and dioramas and all types of shit, nigga. On my soul, these niggas got a shoebox diorama with Aunt Jefe catching the hat. On my soul. On my soul. They got little miniature cars and they made a parking lot out of a shoebox, champ. And they got a miniature Mucinex Man Vel. On my soul. In the parking lot, violating, champ. Imagine the CGI and AI images they got. It's crazy, bro. Should have been mad at Val, champ. This whole time. You should have been calling him. Yo, bro, you think you want to chill out? If you want to be a real gangbanger, bro, you really gangbang and put in pain out here, bro, you think you want to chill out on this internet shit. On my soul. I know you see a dot. You see a black dot when you look out. On my soul. When you look out onto the horizon, you see a black dot on one of those visions, champ. On my soul. In the bottom middle right, you see a black dot. Niggas like you. My soul.
No disrespect, brother, but I don't know you. I know Ant, you know what I'm saying? He had my back in the county, bro. You know what I mean? Half did went to the pro port module because of Ant, nigga, on the real.
All right, so he didn't say. You wanna know what's crazy? This nigga said Aunt Jefe runs 3 fades. Bro, I didn't hear him say nothing about 3 fades. Hold on. Am I tweaking?
We're gonna get more details about the alleged DP. We also got some more information about that man that died. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna surprise a lot of people. Then we got a Crip that's putting all the blame on Munchie B. Man, things are starting to get spicy, my boy. We're gonna start it off with the rumors of Carl Welch getting DP.
Bro, he ain't say
died of blunt force trauma in a parking lot.
Yo, bro ain't say nothing about 3 fades and damn, bro. You really thirsty like that? Bro really thirsty like that? That's crazy work. Y'all really thirsty, bro. Sheesh. Wow, bro. Yo, I promise I'll never do y'all like that, bro. And I'm glad I didn't see that and then make my title that, because I would have been devastated. Like, damn, bro, I really got people in here thinking Aunt Jefe ran 3 fades. Luckily, what I said in the title is actually the shit we gonna watch on my soul, because you know we got the big fella next. That nigga is mad on my. He's mad. I gotta let my balls drop on their faces on my soul. I mean, nasty work. That was nasty work though. Hey yo, 2 Gangster, holla at me, bro. That was nasty work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I mean? You hit niggas with the Allen Iverson. You hit niggas with the greatest Allen Iverson crossover of all time, champ. You broke my ankles in several places, champ. I gotta get an ankle out of me, champ. I gotta get an ankle replacement. They gotta take somebody else's ankle off their feet and put it on my feet, champ. On my soul. I gotta have surgery now. Hit that like button, subscribe. I want to take a look at this first, right? It's only a couple of minutes. It says Whack 100 set up Young and Jefe. I want to finish that. Then we're gonna go into the big fella wilding out on Jaleec. And as well he should, right? As well he should. So we're gonna take a look at that too as well. I hope y'all got time, champ, because we here. Salute to Charming Pilot for the 50 bricks. Oh my, hold on, nigga, it's your birthday. What are you talking about? It's your birthday. The 50 bricks is insane. Salute to the 50 bricks from Charming Pilot. He says, birthday, Memorial Day bricks. Also, we may need a new mascot. You know what? We got to just work on it, right? Everything happens naturally, organically, right? Everything happens the right way. We can't force it. Everybody's funny looking. You feel me? So, one will be appointed in due time. Thank you for popping out on my soul with the super duper bricks. You feel me? Quincy says he hit us with the sham guard. What the illest of Euro steps. Son hit us with the illest of Euros, champ. But we gonna move on. It's crazy work. Crazy work. All right. I want to see this though. All right. So let's take a look at this. The gargoyle of all gargoyles, champ, is in the building, running the narrative. I want to hear it. What do you got to say? Whack 100 set up Jefe. We'll see.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy Spotty Face, man, and I'm back with another fire reaction. Y'all see the title, man.
Fire reaction.
The supposed agent of chaos snitching again.
Fire
again,
reaction.
Going on syndicated podcasts and syndicated radio stations and just telling anybody who's willing to listen or to hear him out.
Syndicated? Yo, right? So, of course, I'm never on Whack 100 side. However, I do want to hear niggas call out Adam. Because I'm not going to lie, the shit Adam said is all over the internet. That shit is on TMZ. That shit is on WBLS. That shit is on Indian News. It's there, bro. I promise you, it's everywhere, bro. The Sun Times is everywhere. Y'all was speculating before anybody else got to speculating, champ. Let's not forget that.
About dudes' cases and speaking of open investigations and things like that, just flat out just tarnishing people's name and just flat out just snitching. Lie snitching, dry snitching, lie snitching, whatever you want to call it. But
all
it's
right. All right, champ.
Snitching. See what he got. He talking about. Without no further ado, we're going to get into the video. But before we get into the video, if you ain't already like, comment, and subscribe to my page.
Nigga, like when you drop a grape Jolly Rancher in the grass on my soul. If you drop a licked grape now or later in the grass, champ, this is what it turns into after a while. Oh my soul.
Please do please do so now, man. I appreciate y'all giving me all the love and support y'all do, whether it's love or it's hate, man. I'm on my quest to 20,000 followers, man. Make sure y'all be a part of something that's great. Make sure you hit the notification bell, too.
All right, bro.
Niggas is learning they lesson, being real members in their late 30s, early 40s, being outside in parks and shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I missed the park, so I built one in my backyard. With more amenities. You know, miniature golf and all kind of shit in the backyard. But nigga, see, hanging in the hood, being outside, get your ass picked up for niggas getting killed on DP. Wack ain't around no DPs, bro. I ain't around no Paru DPs. I ain't seen one.
Wack, you was about to fight at least 3 times in the last 2 weeks at almost 50 years old. Right? And yes, something can happen to you at any moment. You're still out and about, bro. Let's not get that confused.
One of them in a long time. Couple decades. I'm just being real, bro. Because niggas, they criticize Wack. Why you ain't outside in the hood? Motherfuck the hood, nigga.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely not as productive.
He's saying F the hood because he can't go back to his hood. He's no good in his hood. It's the only reason why he's saying F it. Because who loves their community or that's reputable over there or beloved in their community and wouldn't want to go back to their community and even give back. He don't even give back to his community. That lets you know that he's a runaway. He can't go back over there because they want to just simply accept him over there. But this is the angle that I was trying to show y'all each and every time. For 1 minute, he want to be a street dude. Next to me, he's saying F the hood, F the streets. So he's not playing by the street code or the street rules. He's a renegade. He's doing whatever he wants to, and it shows right there. Like, this dude just talk, bro. That's all he do. But let's get that clear right now, though. He doesn't go back to Pacoima and hang with the power rules because he's not allowed to. He's a rat.
I just want to know, right, when you going to pop out on him. Because we all knew all of this stuff before you sat down with him. Before you sat down, you was calling him Unc. Because he put some text messages out when you was calling him Unc and all that. And Big Bro and Unc and all that. You was unking life out of him on my soul. You was unking fire out of him, bro. A piece of his heart was turning into diamond every time you called him Unc, champ. You turned 75% of his heart into pure red diamond, champ. Real talk. I mean, but we knew this. We knew all this stuff before that, champ. All right? And when you gonna pull up on him? I thought some real street shit is if you know somebody a real rat and all that, and you supposed to pull up on them, not just talk about it. Y'all niggas in the same vicinity. Yeah, in the same state. Where you gonna pull up? You pulled up on Moose Man. Not Moose Man, Doughboy.
They disowned him. And that's the difference.
Unseen Ken said, Unseen Ken said, Spody, you not good either. You done been DP twice by the kids from 40s. Facts. And those are facts. Those are facts, champ. On my soul.
See what he talking about, though, man.
Is the taking Blueface on major tours.
My son's 32. He's never had a sidewalk in front of his house, bro. Respectfully.
That nigga Wax son 32, but he's also never had VJJ either, champ. He never had a sidewalk in front of his crib, which is cool, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't got a sidewalk in front of my crib, but I see that as like a I see that as like a bad thing. Like, bro, we don't got sidewalks, like nowhere over here. And I be like, bro, what if niggas gotta walk? Like, what if niggas gotta, like, niggas really walking on the side of the road type shit, like in the middle of the street, like that shit underdeveloped to me. I don't like that. I think niggas need sidewalks, champ. On my soul.
These niggas is, a lot of these niggas was 10 or whatever. But I Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no hood, no projects. None of that shit, bro. You're
Yeah, I
not
don't
gonna
need it
catch
for
me
real.
over there. No. I go
Yeah,
to
nah, you're not
park
gonna
at the
catch me in the
Waldorf
projects,
Astoria
I'm
on the rooftop. It's a fact.
That's right.
On my soul, I'll go back to New York, bro. Niggas may not even know I went back. A lot of niggas not even gonna know I went back. Y'all niggas think I'm about to go back to New York and just sit on the block? Hell nah. Nope. I'm about to get the fire ass hotel. Me and my kids, we gonna go to mad places that they would think is ill. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get some fire ass food that I miss. You know what I mean? Give my son some real pizza. See a couple of family members if we do that. Niggas not even gonna know I'm there, bro. What you think? I'm just gonna be on Suffin, like Linden? Like I'm just gonna be on Linden, like hell nah.
Right?
I'm telling you, bro, I don't go to them places unless I gotta go to them places, and hopefully I don't have to. I'm not. Niggas hustled on the block to get off the block, not to stay on the motherfucker, bro. I don't get what these niggas, they think they gonna trick me to going over there. And Jefe right now, I bet if he get out, I hope he get out.
Nah, straight up. Free Jefe.
Both niggas got picked up. One of them got a DA reject because the video didn't have him doing nothing. The other nigga tried to kill himself in a holding tank this morning, so they put off the court. Hopefully, Ant just picked
Word?
This is a fact. Hopefully, Ant didn't put hands on him and just maybe pick something up.
Now, if they got a video, but you see how niggas be lying? So he said four dudes got locked up. One dude was a DA reject because the videos didn't show him doing anything to the man. But if you was there, right, ain't that what the felony unaliving is? Like you had a part of the situation? Isn't that's what they saying? That's what Ant have. So if the video proved the other dude didn't do nothing, and the video proved Jefe didn't do nothing, why Jefe not free? If they have a video and Jefe's still locked up, then that means Jefe is on the video, right? I don't think Wack 100 really knows what he's talking about. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think he really ever knows what he 100% really is talking about, champ.
But if he ever come home, and I hope he come home, I don't wish no jail on nobody. I bet you won't catch Aunt Jefe hanging in another nigga's parking lot doing the DP.
That's a fact.
I mean, free young Jefe, man. I don't care about nothing with the check and say.
That's a fact,
bro
though.
will be home. Definitely, we working on that right now to get him home. Make sure you go donate to the GoFundMe. We gotta set up.
Bro, don't donate nothing. Don't donate nothing. Don't listen. If son baby moms, if his mother or his baby moms didn't set that GoFundMe up, I advise y'all don't donate nothing to that shit. Try to find his jail numbers and send him something on his books. Not sending nothing to a GoFundMe that nobody else created. I don't care if it was Adam. Not doing it, bro.
Just for young Jefe for his bail or his legal fees or whatever the case is.
Why would you be doing that and not his baby moms?
Getting back to what this clown said, yeah, I definitely agree. You know, you hustle to get off the block. You know what I'm saying? Not to stay under. We definitely trying to elevate it and be prosperous. You know what I'm saying? And successful in all our endeavors. It's just life, period. You know, but to say that, oh, you ain't seen this or you ain't been around here the 20 years, we know because you're not accepted. You're not accepted over there. You're not accepted in your community, so you can never go back. You could never do anything like that. So that doesn't even really matter. And then you trying to talk this money stuff. Like, come on, bro. You ain't been rich since the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? So come on now.
Son was never rich,
so
bro.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
I bet you he learned his lesson.
This man really don't like Wack.
Well, hopefully he's back home ASAP. You feel me? Like
I mean, you know, when you hanging in the gang area and some gang bang shit is going on and a motherfucker loses his life, the charge is blunt force trauma 187. Right?
Right.
If you giving direction or you involved, you know, you got accessory You got the motherfucker who delivered the blows, and you got the motherfuckers that may have possibly given the orders. And then you got the gang shit because that's where you from, right? They gonna tie you to it. Now, what's bad is they let go one dude because they said he didn't do nothing on the camera. Which lets us know they got footage. They let go. DA reject one of them already. So, hopefully it's minimal. You know what I mean? He got kids and shit. He was doing his thing, but people got to understand. Nigga, I'm 49.
Yo, bro, they not just gonna let a nigga go because he on the camera not doing something, but he's with people that's doing something to somebody else. They not about to just let nobody go like that. They not. He's still gonna be a part of the case because he knows something. He knows why they was there. He knows what they were doing. Unless he was just on the video and he ain't have nothing to do with them people. Like, bro, I was just coming out the store, bro. I don't know what was going on. They not just gonna let that person go. If he was with them, they not gonna let that person go. Come on, Wack. Who you think you be talking to, bro? Know what I'm saying? Unless dude told, like Golden Mask said. They not, he was a DA reject. No, champ. No. Either that didn't happen at all or son told. They're not about to just let him go, but he's a part of what they got going on.
Nah, not 19.
Hey, but what? I'm pretty sure he wasn't even there, and he got nothing to do with any of this
shit. He was there. He's on the camera.
Look at how Lush try to, like give him a life raft to get out of snitching on Young Hank, and he just will go right back. Oh no, he's on camera. He was there. He's on camera. Like, how do you know? We know you gave the footage. How did you get the footage? How do you know this? How do you know all this? How do you know the crimes and all this before anybody else? You knew what he was locked up for before his parents even knew.
He did the whole Big U shenanigans before you sat down with him. Before you sat down with him, he did all the Big U shenanigans, saying Big U was going to get like, yo, Big U, they coming for you tomorrow, champ. The DNA under the fingernails. They found your DNA under the fingernails. They coming for you tomorrow. He did all that. The loose cannon shit, all that before you sat, and you know about it, before you sat down with him. Nobody's going to make you be held, nobody's going to hold you accountable for this, knowing this stuff, and now you're the expert of what he's doing wrong. That's corny to me, bro, because you knew about it. You said, okay, that's still on, because I can get some views and shit with him, and he can help my situation. Then when he turned on you, now you Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. Wack 100 man. On my soul.
I'm saying he's locked up for his mama. So because you knew he was going to get locked up because you working with them people. You helping. That's crazy, bro. Excuse me. This dude really working with law enforcement. He's a DEA agent, an FBI agent, a police agent, whatever you want, a CIA, whatever it is. He's the federales, bro. How you know all this? And he's going on record with no care in the world, just telling you, oh no. He was in a lot. He was this. He's on camera. Like, listen to the dude. Even Lush, like, man, whoa, basically, you know too much. But he don't.
We've been listening to him for years. And you know what? This is what Jefe get too. This is what you get. I don't know why everybody's saying that I sold my soul for sitting down with Adam and Wack 100. I don't know why. Listen, Wack 100 didn't do nothing to me. Wack 100 didn't do nothing to me. I know Munchie B warned me about dealing with Wack 100. I know all my comments is telling me why am I dealing with Wack 100, but he ain't do nothing to me. Remember he said that? Remember he said that? This is what he get. This is what he get. I tried to warn him, mama. I did. I tried to warn him. Nigga said I was hating. I'm not hating. I'm warning you. Why are you doing this? Now, son, running narrative is his fault. If he would have never dealt with Whack 100, if he'd have never dealt with Adam 22, nobody would be making his case worse. He may have still had a case, but probably nobody would have knew about it. Adam wouldn't have made that statement. It wouldn't have ended up on TMZ. It wouldn't have ended up on Sun Times and all that. They probably wouldn't have said this Baby Huey shit and all this other information that they was giving out. Probably would have never happened. Oh my soul. Crazy work.
Care because he don't care about young Ant. This is what I be telling y'all. These dudes is not playing fair these days, man. Not playing fair, bro. It's
he
hard
didn't
to
care
be a real
about you
nigga these
either,
days, boy.
Right. He's on the footage. He was there in the parking lot. Boy. And see, what's ugly about this is shit is like 4.5 months old, right? And that means the investigation that went on. Now, let me tell you what niggas,
you know,
Pablo's with the gap in his mouth went on the internet and said he in there for my homie. People start running that content, getting the videos of the taco shit. Now, let me tell you what niggas probably did do.
Yeah, but why the fuck would they do that? And how are they like?
That's what he did. He did it because that's where he's from. I don't know. But see, that ain't what they picked Ant up for. And because he did that and everybody started doing shit, they fucked around and got the detectives down looking at who was there that night.
And you see how he's saying what I said, right? The police didn't pick Ed Jefe up for anything that happened with the Peblos or taco stand or Baby Huey, right? But notice how he left out the Baby Huey shit, and he tried to put the Taco Pueblo incident on the dude with the gap in his mouth instead of Flacco. So he trying to save Flacco. Maybe this is why Flacco was trying to blame it on Ceddy Nash the other night, right? Because they are looking at this taco incident now and trying to put that on Ant Jefe too as well. I can guarantee they are. I said this the minute they started with these narratives. I said if that's not what he's locked up for, which we didn't even know what he was locked up for when they were saying this stuff, right? But I said if he's not locked up for this stuff, they're going to be looking at him for these bodies. And Whack 100 just go ahead and confirmed it that that's exactly what happened. I would take it he's called whatever detectives he probably knows or whatever the case may be, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. It's nasty work.
Yeah, but why the fuck would they do that? And how are they like?
That's what he did. He did it because that's where he's from. I don't know. But see, that ain't what they picked Ant up for. And because he did that and everybody started doing shit, they fucked around and got the detectives down looking at who.
Did y'all see my son Rufio? Did y'all see my son Rufio? Salute to Rufio, you heard? Salute to my son Rufio, son. On my soul. Did y'all see my son Rufio? With the mega putback assist dunk on my soul. Did y'all see him? MVP style. MVP status. Listen to him. He said that was Flacco. Look at him. Watch him. Because it was Flacco. It was Flacco. Listen to him.
They picked Ant up for, and
look,
because he did that, and everybody started doing shit, they fucked around and got the detectives down looking.
That was Flacco. Because he know Ant Jefe is being looked at for more. He knows he's being looked at for more bodies. He knows that for a fact. They're looking at Ant Jefe for these taco stand unalivings now. They're going to try to add that on too as well. He knows that. He knows that. So he's trying to save Flacco. Flacco's trying to save himself. I told y'all, bro. That second video Flacco made, he was trying to really make it seem, oh, well, I don't know why they still trying to blame Ant for that. They blaming him for that. Nah, bro, you put that video out and you got 300,000-400,000 subs, bro. You can't do that, bro. Somebody got five views on Instagram. You got 400,000 subs. Guess who's gonna say who put what out first?
And who was there that night?
Well, I think Flacco obviously got it from somebody. Flacco.
That's the same thing I just said. Dude with the black wave cap. I'm not even gonna say his name, but I'll call him dude with the black wave cap. Period, point blank. Dude with the black wave cap. That's what he did. He went out on a limb and said all type of crazy stuff. Even it went as far as giving a play-by-play. You know what I'm saying? What allegedly Aaron Jefe did. And Aaron Jefe wasn't even there that night. He has a airtight alibi. The dude just went and all his.
That's why sometimes I would be doing content certain days. I gotta figure out something else to do because when I be speaking, that shit go for 2-3 days. Niggas gotta catch up. Everything I said 2-3 days ago, they all starting to realize now because everything calmed down. They had to calm down. Me, I'm always calm. They had to calm down. They was hype off that clouditine. It was running through their veins. So they had to calm down. The smoke done cleared. Now they can see clearly, champ, right? So they had to reformulate, and now they on my style. They saying what I said when it should happen.
That like you almost started a whole gang war because you're not being tapped in with your own hood and with your own homies, and almost started a gang war. You know what I'm saying? It started a frenzy. You know what I'm saying, on the internet, and ultimately got young Ant Jefe's bail higher from 1 million to 2.5 now.
That's not what got his bail hired. Yeah. That taco stand shit is not why they hired his bail, why they upped his bail, bro. Like, y'all niggas just be talking, bro. That's not the reason why. The only thing we know is that they added them priors on. They added his priors on. That's the only thing, bro, that we know of. We don't know if this taco stand is anything for real. And that's really not the reason why they upped his bail, bro. He's crazy work.
Which is crazy. All these dudes is out here running fake narratives and just for clicks and views and all this. But you got the mastermind, Master Splinter, the master rat, big rat right here. And you know what I'm saying? He puppeteering everybody. Making
He was all that before you sat down with him.
Everybody do his dirty work. If you don't think that he has nothing to do with the rest of their Jefe, you're crazy yourself.
It's not going to post something.
If you believe that, you should also believe he had something to do with Big U being arrested. If you believe that, you should also believe he has something to do with Loose Cannon being arrested. If you believe that, I'm just saying, if you believe that, right? And you still sat down with him. 2 Crips locked up. Everybody saying Whack 100 has something to do with it. You, as a Crip, still sit down with him. Right? Copy.
Something like that first. They'll probably be like...
Flacco video came from me.
Right.
Listen.
And the video I got came from the nigga that got unalive. That's where his video come from. But this is after the nigga with the gap in his mouth said...
See, y'all heard what he said?
Yeah, we already said.
Why you even know the person? Why you even know the person that got unalive, brother? How do you even know this? I gotta listen to what he's saying. Listen to what this dude's saying. It came from his brother. So Flacco got the video from Whack, and Whack got the video from the direct source, which is his brother. How? How do you know these people? Why are you working like you have so much time? Let you be.
How did he know the person, the football player mother? Right? How did he know the person that Big U allegedly unalived? How did he know their parents? How? And this was all before you sat down with him. I just want to let you know that, bro. He's been doing this. He does this. This is what he does.
He let you call you so much of a businessman. You ain't got a time for nothing, but you got time for this though.
Mm-hmm.
You got
He's
time
always
for
had
this.
time for it.
You got
He's
time for
always had
everybody,
time.
every case in the world. How do you know all this information, bro? How do you obtain this type of files and this type of data and this type of footage, bro? This nigga's the police 1,000%.
And he's the boogeyman, which is why you're not running up on him, champ.
If y'all can't see this, I don't know what to tell y'all. Listen what's going on.
We already know. Yo, bro, you know what I don't like, right? First of all, Ash. First and foremost, what I don't like is Ash. On my soul. I don't like that, bro. Scales. Things of that nature, bro. I don't like that. It makes me feel a certain type of way, bro. Right? Another thing I don't like is when people, like unsmart people, act like they just figure something out, bro. You know you can put 2 slices of bread in the toaster? Yes, champ. Yes. That's what the holes is for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the slots is for. You know they have one with 4 slots and all that? Did you know that? And that should have blown his mind. They got 4 slots? So you can put 4 pieces of bread? Yes, champ. You can put 4 pieces of bread, champ. You could go bread crazy, champ. Toast crazy. Like, bro, niggas be acting like they just figured, bro. We all knew this, bro. Niggas been making content about whack nigga for the past 5 years. What are you talking about, bro? I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Okay.
Pay attention. He's giving it to you. He's telling you out his mouth. He just don't care. He feel like he got so much money. He don't care. He can run around and do whatever he want to do. Listen to him.
This is what Ant got picked up on.
It's just crazy that people were running with like all these stories and talking about him like fools literally put 3 different bodies on him in fucking 12 hours. All people that he knows in real life trying to
let you go.
Yeah.
I have no sympathy for the stories when it comes to Ant Jefe. Why? The topic of the day is such and such. And we're going to deliver you another one like the other one. You ring the notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. This is what Ant do all day long. So nigga.
I just said that same shit, but just not as aggressive as Wack 100 did just now. I just got finished saying the same shit. Like, bro, I can't even be mad at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I was like, this shit was sad, bro. I even cried, bro. Like, this shit made me cry, bro. Just like, you know, at first, like, thinking about, damn, the nigga could have saved himself. Like, he could have saved himself and his family. I saved myself and my family, bro. I moved, no matter what nobody said. I had people saying that I ran from people. Like, I ran from somebody. Oh, yeah, bro, you told, bro, I had niggas saying that I told on niggas and all types of shit. These YouTube niggas would say, bro, like, yeah, told on niggas. What are you talking about, bro? Niggas don't just be understanding when you from a certain environment, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go. Right? So it made me sad to realize, like, yo, some people just never gonna go, bro. Like, they just never gonna decide, you know, they want to be a respectable member from their hood and they want to have money and walk around with ice and all this other shit, bro. I want to go, bro. I want to have a pool in my backyard, bro, and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand what Wack 100 is saying, bro. Jefe definitely was on some topic shit, and a lot of this shit was wrong. A lot of what Ant Jefe saying was definitely gossip. So if niggas gossiping about him, this is all stuff that I guess he was down with and that he deserved, champ. This is just facts. Can't be mad. It's sad. Can't be mad.
Niggas can't get mad about it. We out to the concert, East Side.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. He ain't got no sympathy because he the one set it up. He ain't got no sympathy because he's the one behind it. He don't got no sympathy because him and Young.
I don't think he behind Aunt Jefe being locked up, bro. I think Aunt Jefe may be the reason why Aunt Jefe is locked up, bro. Hopefully they got the wrong veil, right? But if they got the right veil, it's just sad work, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad work. Some niggas can never leave the streets, bro. That's just what it is, right? But he definitely did try, man. He definitely did try. You know what I'm saying? Go Never Stop said, you see one of Jefe's latest uploads, he changed the angle. He definitely had his phone on the stove. You can see it in the back. On my soul. We already knew that from when we zoomed in on Sun Shades. That's why he stopped wearing his shades when he was doing. You know what I'm saying? We changed Jefe life, bro. We was the reason why he got a ring light. On my soul. We changed Jefe's life for the better. We tried to help him out, but I mean, allegedly, it just didn't work. The big fella, he's very mad. Change of pace, right? He's very angry at Jaleec. So the last couple of days, let me just get y'all up to speed. Charming Pilot with the 10 brick says, remember the song Problem Child by 50? They jumped me because they couldn't beat me one-on-one. And that's you, Stino. Everybody clicked up against you and you're still here. Yeah, yo, listen, man. These niggas ain't really want no problems, bro. Right? Niggas would probably try to jump you because they know they can't beat you one-on-one. And that's a fact. And I remember, but still at the same time, bro, I'm not going to take this opportunity to stomp something back in. That's just not me as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me as a person, bro. I wanna battle at your top strength. I want you to be 130% champ. You know what I'm saying? And like I told the big fella, everybody not like you. So although niggas wanted to stomp me out and jump me when I was at 0%, 5%, I made it out. That don't mean I'm going to do the same to you, champ. That just don't mean I'm going to do the same to you, bro. You know what I mean? It just don't mean I'm going to do the same to you. Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Black McBain says, when you start fights with everyone, you can't complain about people ganging up on you. That was all these dudes. Well, I don't know. At that time, them niggas had picked on me, champ. I wasn't bothering nobody. On my soul. Algorithm Media says, Stino is probably cool, probably even used to hold folks down with a little extra for their troubles for the sake of good business, respectfully. Yeah, man. I was a very nice crack dealer, man. On my soul. I was probably the nicest crack dealer man around, champ. That's why I had my clientele. Niggas loved me, champ. On my soul. Straight up. It is what it is, though. Let's listen to Damion Porter. So, like I said, Jaleec has been wilding out lately. She did a couple of videos. I think she claimed that Whack 100 was mook, and Whack 100 was trying to get her to sleep with different rappers and all this other shit, which I didn't cover because it's just crazy, right? I got other shit I was doing, like I said, right? I was trying to cause mayhem on my soul. I was trying to cause mayhem, champ. This is legal, by the way. It's just a firework. It's Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? But I told my neighbors I wasn't going wild this crazy until 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I be doing other stuff, bro. I went to the Universal. So I didn't really have time to talk about this shit, right? But now she's saying anybody that covers her content, she's going to sue. Everybody that covers her content, if you clip her live and you do reaction to her videos and all that, she's going to sue. Now, this is a recurring theme. This is why I said eventually I'm going to move on. Because these people don't really be nobody. Shorty is nobody. Right? But they all say the same thing. Salute to the Vel, because the Vel was the only person that really never said no shit like that. That's why I had fun covering the Vel, doing videos about the Vel, because he knew this is just a part of YouTube. She feels otherwise. It's nasty work. Hit that like button, subscribe. Go off, big fella. Go off, champ.
Big fella? I don't know.
What you say?
Episode, everyone. Jaleec threatens to sue who? Me? Damion Porter? The
Damion
big fella?
Porter? The big fella? Ah, champ. Yes, champ. Ah. Me, the big fella? Yes, champ. She threatened to sue the big fella.
Oh, no. Jaleec here is going on a rant.
Nasty work, like, bro, like you beneath me, champ. I'm saying here talk about somebody that over got a stable home environment. Like, it should be beneath me for real. Like, you know what type of dude I am for real? Like, and you threatening to sue niggas? Like, come on, shorty. Like, bro, y'all gotta, like, and it be a lot of these LA podcasters, not LA, but California, I guess. Cause she's not from LA. But they all be on the same vibe, bro. Oh yeah, I'll boom your page. Like, bro, like, cause you lost? Because you said something happened, then you said some other stuff, and now people are figuring out that this may not have happened the way you're saying it happened? So you're mad? Copy.
Threatening to sue anyone who mentions her name. Here on
That's a short sleeve button up. Nah, champion on my soul. Champion. Like that shit came with a extra large French fry inside of it. On my soul.
The internet or on YouTube. She says she's about to take legal action against anyone.
She wildin'.
Who even so much as mentions her name, much less uses her content. She says you cannot clip her anymore and clip her content.
Crazy work.
I think I know why she's saying and doing all of this. Let me let her speak, then we'll get into it. Because here I am clipping it. I'm not scared.
The big fella say he's not scared. Yo, listen. I'm scared. For anybody that think I'm not scared, I'm scared. I don't want no smoke on my soul. If you one of those people that feel like you gotta sue everybody and all that because you lost the argument, I don't want no smoke. This is why I stopped talking about Rick Rock. Bro, I stopped talking about a couple of people, bro. Because they also threatening, you know what I'm saying? Corey Holcomb. There's a couple of niggas, bro. I'm like, chill, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. If you want Stino to stop talking about you, just say, yo, Stino, I'll get your page taken. I'll stop talking about you. I promise I'll stop talking about you, bro. It's just not worth it. You don't need good old Steen talking about you, champ. So I'm reacting to the big fella reacting to you, champ. I'm reacting to what he got to say about you, all right?
Use paying her due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember when I used to say that when I first started back in 2023? Like, I'm just here to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and pay my due diligence. And they used to be like, you saying it wrong. Just do my due diligence. No, I'm just here to pay my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay my dues. That's how I'm going to word it. But anyway, hi, y'all. Make sure y'all like it and subscribe.
I'm just here to pay my due diligence. It's crazy work. That's one. Because everybody gets the same treatment here. We're not going to spare nobody. That's one. Pay my due diligence. Pay my dues is all right. Pay my due diligence is, but you're using it that wrong. So we just gonna say that's one. On my soul. You can't just say things that you want to do it, champ. You can't just say what you want.
Man, I know it's a lot of online chatter because it's Jaleec. If it wasn't Jaleec, I don't even think like it would be so much online chatter.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Don't flatter yourself. You just wilding. Let me just let you know in case you watch this, right? You're just wilding. One, you're gonna have to take that ring off soon, champ. Right? That shit might hurt in a minute. You might have to put butter You may have to put margarine, oil, toothpaste. You may have to lube that down with some type of coconut oil, engine oil. It might have something like that, all right? Because they're going to remove that whole appendage, champ. They're going to take the whole finger, champ, if you don't act fast, right? And don't get so hype. If it wasn't Jaleec, bro, you just been wilding. I'm not going to lie. This is just honesty. This is just honesty. I'm not trying to discredit, as you like to say, or whatever, right? But it's just because you just been wilding. That's all. You've been wilding. You surround yourself around a bunch of men, and from what it seems like, and I'm not even talking about the skinny non-dude. In general, you don't carry yourself with enough womanly grace. If I say so myself, champ. Right? He said the big fella with the evilest look down. Well, my soul, I didn't even see the big fella. My son got all my son got all the lines showing on my soul. On my soul. You can see some whole brain through the skull, huh? It's visible on my soul. My son looked very angry because of what she's saying, champ.
And then the thing is, they were trying to silence me. And you can't silence me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep popping it and doing my 1-2 because that's what I do best. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And that's my 1.
When you popping it and you doing what you do best, right? This is one thing my pops told me again. You got to make sure you in the right. You have to make sure you in the right. Got to make sure you in the right. If you popping it and that's what you do best, you got to make sure niggas don't have no dirt on you. You got to make sure you're not carrying yourself in certain ways. That's how you get the dub. That's how you get the W. You got to make sure you're not doing nothing. Nobody can talk bad about you. But if you popping it and you doing bad stuff, people are going to react to it. That's just what that is. This is what this YouTube shit is about.
So, boom. I do want to put out a warning. Okay.
See? Here we go.
To all of you YouTubers that are clipping my live streams. Okay, this is my final warning. To all of you YouTubers that have been clipping my live streams, redirecting traffic from my YouTube channel to your YouTube channel, flipping the narrative, twisting the narrative, disrespecting me, defamation of character. You know what I'm saying?
You can't prove defamation of character if people are reacting to the things you're saying. You can't prove that. This is why Corey Holcomb did not sue anybody for reacting to the things he was saying about the children. You can't sue nobody for defamation if it's something you actually said. Now, if they're just making up things, like, I know for a fact that maybe Spody Face. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Spody Face. Spody Face and Munchie B, you may be talking about them. I gotta back up. Because Spody Face definitely said he know for a fact that you sold box and all that. He said you sold more box than UPS. He said you was Amazon warehouse of box. On my soul. He said you sold box faster than goddamn Domino's, champ. It was 30 minutes or less. It was free. That's what he said. And he said it was hot. Straight up. So you may be talking about Spody Face, so I'll let you continue. Because Spody Face was wilding. I'm not going to lie.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. My brand is my name. My name is my brand. You feel me? So once you get the plan with somebody's brand, their name, their reputation, that's when I have to take things into a legal matter.
No, you're not going to sue nobody, right? That's first and foremost. You're not gonna sue nobody. Second of all, if your name is your brand and your face is your brand, you wouldn't be doing the things you doing. Shorty, you be saucy. You said you be saucy. You put yourself into weird situations because you saucy. You would protect your image a little bit more, right?
Now I have to take legal precautions because now you're playing with me. And I gotta show you better than I could tell you. Stop playing with me on this internet. I just had to blitz a couple of people because I'm like, brother, yeah, I'm sending all that out. And I will be filing civil lawsuits on
Blitz what? Did you send YouTube complaints? Because real paperwork costs a lot of bread. I'm not gonna lie. If you really suing niggas, you about to spend more bread than you make off YouTube. Cause I doubt you make too much bread off YouTube. I'm not in your pockets and none of that. I don't know, but I take it that you sent some type of YouTube situation to them. Which, if they fight you on that, you're gonna have to really go to court. You're gonna have to really go to court, or they're gonna have a lawsuit on you. I just want everybody to know this, right? Just like how people are talking this freedom of speech shit that we're seeing what's happening, right? People be under certain assumptions, like they be assuming shit because they hear things, so they think if they send some type of situation to you, that's going to be it. No, you really got to go to court within 30 days. You got to provide information stating that you're taking this further to court if you do that. I don't think y'all ready to be doing that with a whole bunch of people and all that. I don't think y'all money like that. You know what I'm saying? Adam says she used 3 debit cards to pay $25. Like, come on, shorty.
every YouTuber that has been playing with my brand, that has been playing with my name, that has been redirecting traffic from my YouTube channel to their YouTube channel.
That's not a crime. That's not a crime.
For their own personal gain, well, I'm taking a loss. This
That's
is my
not
content.
a crime.
I'm their...
How are you taking a loss because somebody's reacting to your content? You too greedy. And that's going to eat you up inside, man. That's too greedy. The best thing for you is for people to put your content out there and react to it no matter what they saying. It's getting your face out there. It's helping your brand more than nobody talking about you. This is just the fact. How you think Casanat and I Show Speed and all these dudes make bread? You want to know what? The first video of Casanat that went viral when he was still living with his mom, he was doing push-ups and a rat ran behind his legs. A mouse. I'm going to say it was a mouse. A mouse ran behind his legs, right? And he saw the chat started wilding. He was like, what happened? And they told him that it was a mouse, and he went back and he seen it. He was like, oh man, it was a mouse, And people clipped that piece of content and it got clipped up and it went out and it went viral. It went viral. And you know what? That's what blew him up. After that, people wanted to see if they was going to see another mouse again. Then he moved cribs. He started doing better and better and start building. He realized that, okay, it don't matter what people say as long as they clip your content. This is what's happening to you. You on your Adrian Brown and shit. You can't be mad. You can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Black McBain said clip farming is the Casanat business model. Casanat, I Show Speed, Aiden Ross, DDG, all these dudes do the same thing. You can't be mad at people for clipping your content, bro. And if so, everybody needs to stop. Listen, I'm not a person that wants to do legal battle anyway, right? Stop clipping the content. That's fine. This is why I'm about to slow down on the no jumper shit anyway. Cause Adam be talking that clipping niggas content shit. Like, bro, it don't really, like, let everybody stop clipping it. And then guess what? Your viewership is gonna go down. Your aura is gonna go down. Nobody's clipping your content. Imagine when niggas start clipping my content. It's gonna go up. I don't care what niggas saying. It's gonna go up, good or bad.
Original content creator. You are not allowed to use my content. My name is my brand.
I'm using Damion Porter's content.
You understand? Listen here. So I'm one of the individuals that has clipped her live a couple of times, right? Or reacted to her live in recent days, recent weeks even. But I have a right to react to this content just like she reacts and makes people content. Just a few weeks ago on 607 Unc's podcast, sitting next to King Yella, they were on Munchie B's head because Munchie B had called in. I covered this. Go look at the video. And pressed 607 Unc because they kept mentioning him and making him content, Munchie B. He was upset about this. This is when King Yella said they always want to press 607 Unc when I am not around. And Jaleec and King Yella went on to say that don't cry and complain when someone makes you content because you're on the internet. King Yella said people have been making me content, making more money off of my content than I've made. They had this conversation. And they both were unsympathetic to Munchie B, who had a gripe about them using him as content.
You want to know what, right? People, and this is the nastiest thing about everything, right? People are so greedy, they really feel like the people that clip their content is making more money than them or taking money out of their pocket. That's the most greediest shit I ever heard in my life, bro. Like, for real, King Yella don't even have a page like that. That's why he's on 607 Ump. He don't even have a page like that. Of course he's not making bread. You don't have a page. You too lazy to make a page. You too lazy to do this for real. Look at your analytics and see what you're supposed to be doing and do the thumbnail and all that. You too lazy, bro. People are clipping my content. Nigga, you on 607 Unk shit. Shut up, bro. Shut up.
At that time, they kept saying that they were content creators, to paraphrase, that they can use him as content. See, it's not so fun when a rabbit has the gun.
It's a fact.
You were just saying that it was okay. And she said that she began to say, when she first started off, she said that people are trying to silence her. Well, you're trying to silence everyone else, saying, threatening to sue all YouTubers who've used you for...
All YouTubers on my soul. Shit. You're threatening to sue all YouTubers on my soul. Champ. Crazy work, bro. Like, bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. Like, y'all really gotta stop. When you take a loss, stop. Just know you taking a loss in front of a lot of people. That's why you gotta always carry yourself with integrity and discipline. And that's something I'm teaching my kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always. You gotta carry yourself with integrity and discipline. Sometimes you're gonna wild out. But for the most part, bro, especially when you in the public eye, you got to carry yourself with integrity and discipline.
For content, saying that they're redirecting traffic to their YouTube channels from your content, and it's taken away from her content, she said. It's taken away from, from her views or her channel. No, I don't think so. Either you're gonna get the views that you get, and you're making yourself content. Yes, I've covered if you lose it and go crazy, at no jumper or getting people's faces and this and that. But I personally have never said she was on drugs and she's a 304 and this and that. She could be talking about Munchie B, Spody Face.
Yeah.
King Yeller lately has said some things. I'm not throwing them under the bus. I'm just saying, because I don't think anyone's worried about her. Clearly, I am not. I'm doing this right here. I'm clipping her again right now.
Champ. Whoa, nigga. Mama. He killed himself. Nigga about to pass out. Me. About to have a heart jammy on my soul. My son punking out the shorty, trying to herb up the shorty, almost caught an aneurysm.
Because I don't think anyone's worried about her. Clearly, I am not. I'm doing this right here. I'm clipping her again right now. Because.
Tim. Big fella. This nigga just burped in the middle of a sentence, champ. Big fella, champ. Champ. It smells like hot dogs in there now, champ. After that last fiasco you just did.
This is the internet. This is YouTube, and we have
that's a fact,
what we call
bro.
the fair use. The fair use.
Right.
I can use her. People clip my content and use me and react to me. They do.
Right. Yo, look, right? As long as a person is not taking your content and that shit look like this, not gonna lie. As long as they not taking your content and that shit look like this, then you shouldn't really be saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Facts. If niggas' faces on the content and they stopping and they reacting to it and all that, and they play a nice portion just to hear what you saying and then they react to it, I feel like that's a good video. If somebody take my video and they like, yo, listen to what you were saying about such and such, and they run it and they give their reaction to what I said, I believe that's fair use. Straight up. And why I wonder if you're gonna sue No Jumper. I wonder if you're gonna sue Adam. Remember, she said she has a great deal of respect for Adam. I bet you're not gonna sue Adam. Yeah, bro. I bet you're not gonna sue Adam and No Jumper and White Pickle, whatever they company name is, White Pickles, champ. I bet you're not gonna sue them. Right? Okay, copy.
All the time, actually. I don't know. That's just a part of it.
It is.
Everyone does it, including her. So you can't then get upset, and then you go on, you have the unmitigated gall, the audacity, the
unmitigated gall. On my soul. Tell it, champ. Use them words. Use them goddamn words.
So you can't then get upset, and then you go on, you have the unmitigated gall, the audacity, the temerity.
The temerity. What the hell is that? I don't know what that means, champ. You did a lot of reading in your time behind bars. Temerity? Somebody tell me what temerity means, champ. Oh my soul. I thought that was Tia and Tamara's sister, champ. Oh my, temerity. Temerity Mari, champ. The temerity is crazy word. Somebody tell me if that's a word, champ. Before we go forward, somebody with extreme intelligence, tell me if that's a word or not. I sold Krills. He's confusing me, champ. I don't know if that's a word or not. Temerity, champ. Temerity, champ. Let's hear that again, champ.
Can't then get upset, and then you go on, you have the unmitigated gall, the audacity, the temerity.
The temerity. Champ. Excessive, foolish, or reckless boldness. Champ. Bro, this nigga read the whole dictionary, bro. Straight up. All my son was doing push-ups, pull-ups, and my son was reading every word in the dictionary. Temerity is a noun that refers to excessive foolish or reckless boldness. It describes a state of being confident and unafraid of danger or punishment, often to the point of being brash or rash. Champ, mama. Crazy word. I ain't know, champ. I sold krills. That's a crazy one. Now, let me ask this question. How many of y'all already knew what that word meant? I see a lot of y'all hit that good old Google real quick, that good old chat GP tizzle. But how many of y'all knew what that word meant already? Show of hands. How many of y'all knew what it was? Oh my soul. Nobody? Somebody? Dawn says me. Oh, chant. Not I, said the chat. Oh my soul. You mean? Temerity is crazy. If you knew what that word meant, salute to you, nigga. You need to be out here teaching the youth. Straight up. Katie F said, not me, but I'm going to use that tomorrow. Facts. Throw that in the repertoire. You kids are running around with all types of temerity in your system. Oh, my soul. Niggas is temerarious. Niggas moving with straight temeriness.
That it takes to come on here and say that your name is your brand and that people are smearing you. This is a smear campaign, making negative content about you, and that this is affecting you and affecting your brand and essentially your reputation or whatever else after it appears. Because now in my reporting, I believe that I was extremely fair when she first.
Yo, right? So did she mention the big fella name, champ? I think the big fella may be a little paranoid. Because I didn't hear her mention the big fella name yet, champ. Dawn says Temeritus is wild. Sounds like a name from the Roman Greek times. Word. Temeritus the Great. Oh my soul. Straight up. The great Temeritus of Loxley, nigga. Oh my soul. Straight up. I mean? But did she whatchamacallit? Jefe posted a short video on the scene of the unaliving. I found it on his page days ago. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I seen that. I think they just like jumping somebody, right? Yeah, man. That's why I said, man, like, yo, I can't be mad at whatever niggas is saying at the Jefe as of right now. Because he was he was in the mix, man. You know what I'm saying?
First reported this SA against Skinny from the 9. I said, go back and look at the 2 or 3 videos I did on that. I think I did 2 on that situation. I said then that this is wrong if this happened, that she had admitted that she was drunk or said that she was loaded and had blacked out. And I said that she shouldn't have been loaded and drunk and blacked out around anyone that she did not know. Nevertheless, that's not an excuse to assault someone, I said. So I said, let's wait for the facts to come out. They had cameras there. This is what they both had said, but she said she had went and had a kit done. I covered this. That she filed a police report
Billy Mack says, I don't think she mentioned anyone's name. So why he taking so much, like, you know what I'm saying? Accountability. Like, this nigga just like, yeah, well, I didn't say nothing bad about her. I don't know what. Like, bro, chill, bro, relax. Relax, champ.
She was crying. She was crying on called in a No Jumper, a platform that has 5 million subscribers.
5 million subscribers. On my soul. 5 million subscribers. She called into No Jumper, a platform that has 5 million subscribers. On my soul. Nigga, that's how you sound, bro. That's how you sound, bro.
And put Skinny from the Nine's name in her mouth and said that he graped her.
Grapes.
And started crying.
Grape soda. And
you want to get on here now and talk about someone talking about you and dirtying up your reputation after you had me even taking precaution. I said that I knew Skinny from the Nine. I said that I know this man. But you had me looking at him with a side eye even. That's what these kind of allegations do to people until the truth comes out. I have sisters. I have a mother. Many of us men do. We don't want this we don't agree with this. With a man doing this to a woman.
We
despise these sort of.
We despise things like this. We absolutely despise things like this. On my soul, we do, champ. We do. We definitely don't like it.
Acts. If you are a real man, when we know that someone has committed such an act, this person needs to be outed and ousted. Really needs to be eliminated, exterminated from the earth.
Champ. From the earth? Big fella, chill, champ. You can't say allegedly anybody needs to be exterminato off the earth. You can't say that, champ. You gotta chill, champ. You gotta relax, champ. You gotta relax. You need some more fiber in your diet, champ. You gotta chill, right? You going too far. My son really got built up rage on my soul. Built up rage. Her fella says, I can't speak on this because I got daughters. They don't turn up unless they at home and they ooters. On my soul. On my soul. And as well they should be. If the toast is legal where you're at, and make sure your toast ready. Facts.
It's what I believe. This is how serious these allegations are. And I said it at the time that these are.
These allegations are. On my soul. I'm going to get it down pat. These allegations are.
Serious accusations that she is.
Serious accusations. Serious accusations. On my soul.
Putting on this man. And I hope she's not fabricating anything, concocting this story for whatever reason, because she's ashamed of what she did that night and then turns around and put this sort of charge on another man. Got me putting it all on a thumbnail.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as shit started looking like, oh, she may be lying, I tuned out from this shit, Joe. I'm not gonna lie. Because Lord have mercy, you don't know if she was lying or not. I'm not trying to take a stance on, on no types of grape sodas situation. Leave the Welch's away from me, champ. Straight like that. Right? Because you never know. The shorty may be really going to court, and son may probably, I don't know, bro. You don't know a situation like this, bro. You got to be very careful, big fella. Very careful.
Skinny from the Nine's face on the thumbnail. Speaking about it in my videos. Helping to promote this nonsense. Possibly nonsense, because then the video comes out, which I covered here, and it does not look like from the video that there was any assault going on. She looked like a consenting adult. Period. Go back and look at it.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what shorty looked like. Real talk. She was hugging on the nigga and all that. She was in some room and all that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit could get right up to the point where son about to put his soubrette in the bun. It can go right to the... It can go right to the point where the soubrette is about to be placed in the bun. And shorty can say no. And that shit is no. It don't matter. She could have just filleted you crazy. She could have just gave you the guac 1,000,000 times 5. If she pass out and you still soubrette ready and you decide, well, she was already giving me the guac 1,000,000. She's a guacazilla. And you go crazy, that's also grape sodas. It don't matter, bro. Right? It don't matter. Said, but she didn't, right? Jim says, but she didn't, but we don't know if she passed out after that point. I don't know. I didn't see a video of them being intimate. So for me to say that she knew what was going on at that point, you can't really say that with fact. You can speculate and say that. I don't want to speculate on grape sodas. That's not what I do, right? And because I don't want to see the video. Because I don't want to see the video, I just stopped talking about it in general. I don't want to be right on a situation like this. I'd rather leave this shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Black McBain said, why would somebody do that to a sleeping person that's sick? You never seen that one movie, kids? You ever seen that one movie, kids? Niggas be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't know. I haven't seen the video. I don't want to see the video. I don't like seeing those type of videos and shit like that. So I just don't. I leave my judgment for if this shit go to the police or not. You know what I'm saying? I let everybody else run narrative.
And if this is true, then you do not have the right to get on the internet and say that someone is playing with your name.
Smiley says the video I saw going around looked like two consenting goofing around couples, but I don't know. I mean, did you see a video of them being intimate, like getting it, like doing it? I mean, if she's awake and they doing it, then that's one thing. But if there's a video and shorty laying there looking like she not moving, not gonna lie, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy.
Name and your reputation and your brand, and you are upset about it and threatening to sue everyone over it, when you have just ruined or tried to ruin this man's reputation in
My
his
son angry.
brand.
My son angry.
You got grown men, gangsters, looking at him, ready to do something to him, if anything, even though it was you that he supposedly has assaulted. Because the act alone is what we are against. It's what we despise, regardless of who the act is perpetrated upon. You got law enforcement involved, according to you, unless that was a lie too.
Hood fella says, I'm saying anything you pull out the club can claim being drunk. This is why you don't meet shorties in the club. It's dangerous. You know how many niggas is got caught up like that? You know how many dudes got caught up like that? Yo, bro, I know, I'm not going to say their name, but I grew up with somebody. I haven't seen this person in wild years, but I heard a story after high school that niggas had the after party at somebody's crib. Shorties came from the club to said crib. Shorty caught, the nigga bought one of the shorties in one of the rooms, got it popping. And shorty said, this shorty said no. Cause they was screaming and all types of other shit when niggas went in the room. It was on some Players Club shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like, yo, bro, what you just did in there, bro? You're screaming and all that. And he's like, bro, the nigga just walked straight out the crib. Like, shorty was in there crying on that nigga got locked up. Dead ass. Like, I wouldn't leave with no drunk shorty. I don't like drunk people. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Straight up. Crazy word.
Had a kit done and all this for what? You laying your head on his chest in the bed. You sitting there taking pictures of yourself. After the act was done, looks like a total lie. I just got a.
Did you see her getting it popping though? You ain't see her get. And listen, I'm not taking up for her, bro. Right? I'm just saying. It did look like they was nice and cozy. But if there is a part in that video where she passes out and he's doing things to her, then, you know, it's bad for business. We didn't see the whole video. We saw the pieces Whack 100 wanted us to see. We didn't see the whole video. You know what I'm saying? Go Never Stop says, I've definitely been taken advantage of while I was drunk. Me too. Me too. Yo, bro. Bitches, excuse me. Excuse my language. The shorty was telling me, not my shorty, but when I was hustling in Albany and shit, shorty was telling me she was trying to get my pants off. Like, yo, I was trying to get your pants off. You was done. I was off the Incredible Hulk. You was done. I was trying to get your pants off, nigga. You just heavy on my soul. I couldn't get your pants off. I'm like, good. You'd have been slurping the gummiest of worms on my soul. You would have been slurping the gummiest of worms. Shorty, if you would have got my pants off, it would have been Noodle Central, champ. You're wildin'. Why would you want... What do you think happens? You just gonna take a nigga pants off, a nigga knocked out drunk, and his shit just gonna be ready? His shit gonna be frozen subret? No. No. Hell no. You about to be sadly disappointed on my soul. Mama. You gonna be disappointed. Facts though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like what she wanted. You know what I mean? You gonna take a nigga pants off, nigga drunk, nigga passed out. How do you think this works? The fuck?
I gotta call it how I see it.
This nigga said,
maybe I'm missing something.
Facts, bro. Like, bro, listen. Yo, listen. Unfortunately, shorties feel like they can do certain shit that if niggas do to them, it'll be considered messed up. And that's just a fact. That's a fact. Like, why would you try to take my pants off and shit while while I passed out. That's one of the times I passed out. I was done. Next day, I was trying to get right. I was trying to take your pants over and shit, and I just couldn't. I'm like, thank God. Thank God. Straight up. Champ. Smiley said you're gonna get nothing but turtle. Oh my soul. I don't know how you think this works. Listen, I don't know how females be thinking the male anatomy works, champ. You think a nigga passed out, you gonna pull out some bread and that shit gonna be hot and ready. No, champ. That's not how that goes.
I said when I covered it, showed that video, something looked rather suspicious here. That's why it's important, great consequence, that people withhold their opinions and do not form an opinion when you hear one side of a story. You have to understand both. You have to hear both first. You have to get all of the facts before you draw a conclusion. People were giving her the benefit of the doubt somewhat, because this is very serious stuff. She got on this same lie and cried. Said that because men are not believing her because she's a woman and this, that, and the other. Woe is me.
Woe is me is crazy.
Went on No Jumper and put this, got many people, many content creators. It was okay when we was making content with your allegations against him. You were not on here threatening to sue anyone that was making content showing you speaking about the allegations against this man. It was okay for us to promote that and put that out there in the universe, in the metaverse. With you lying on this man, potentially. He should be suing you. You talking about suing somebody. Nobody's scared about that. First of all, it takes a lot of money to sue someone. You the plaintiff, court fees, these lawyers, it's time consuming, and the courts are laughed this out of court. This is YouTube, it's content. People do with anything, it's fair use. They can use it. You are abusing the system by even filing this sort of stuff. But I have clipped it, if you want to, whatever, clipped or reacted to a couple of her videos lately. Not a lot of them, but yeah, she's arguing, going crazy, saying or bulldoze into now through the mud, which means you are no good.
No. Find something to do.
Got some.
Playing with me, my name, my brand, my reputation, my professionalism, that's when it becomes a problem.
No, it becomes a problem when you say that a man took something from you in that sort of way that he did not. Playing with his reputation and his brand and all that. That's when it becomes a problem. What the nerve? Skinny from the 9 got to be looking at this saying, are you serious? Talking about your reputation? After this stuff you just said about me on a platform with 5 million subscribers, on your own platform, on 607 Unc's platform, said you never wanted it to hit the internet, yet you brought it to the internet and put this on this man? Got individuals looking at him sideways, as I said, even me. And what's up, bro? You foul. You ain't scaring nobody. You're not going to scare me from saying that.
Well, big fella said he not scared, champ. On my soul, the big fella said he not scared. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on his page over there, Damion Porter. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Me, I'm the type of person that when people start making threats like that, I just stop talking about them, bro. Like, I mean, there's so much other content out here that you can talk about. When people start making those threats, me, I just walk the other way, bro. It's not really worth it as far as I'm concerned, right? But y'all let me know, do y'all feel like Damion Porter is right for saying what he's saying about Jaleec, or is Jaleec right for wanting to fry all of the YouTubers out there that's making her life living content? Hit that like button, subscribe, man. Listen, I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff, Believe me, champ, right? I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell first and foremost, and make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all leave, all right? Salute to y'all. I'm out of here. 1.